So yeah, basically I went from being fucking hella poor and having to rely on other people for shit, like a roof over my head while I'm trying to become stable. Like it started in 2021. I had my own place, so I guess it was like 2022. Moved in with my mom. Decided I wanted to leave in 2022. Yeah, same year. And then it didn't work out. So 2023, I came back for like 2 months to get on my feet again. And then I came back, and I've been here ever since. But my first roommate was fucking crazy. I moved in 2 days before the 1st of July because I paid $300 rent for that first, like prorated. And then she, like, immediately, like the 5th of August, wanted rent for the next month. And I'm like, girl, it ain't September. I just paid August rent. Like, you're crazy. It's August, like, 3rd, girl. Like, chill. And anyways, she was crazy and she wanted to fight me. And so I was like, goodbye. And honestly, I had just bought a car, and that's what set her off. She's like, you got a fucking car? She's like, I just got a car. Why'd you get a car? She said, and there's more to that. I will go into that if y'all want a story time on that. So anyways, I was like, well, fuck that. Glad I got a car because she'd been crazy, and I've been preparing to live in my car. And there's a video somewhere of me in my car that night, too. And so then my other friend was like, girl, don't be in your car. Come over here and live, like, in my house. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah. So I go over there, and that ended badly, as you saw in the last videos. That was that whole situation. So I basically went from rags to not riches, rags to I'm doing okay now. I finally have, like, my own shit, and I work so hard, and I've always worked hard, and people taking my money, and I finally said, fuck you, and kept my money, and look where it got me. If I would have stayed there and kept giving them money, I don't think I'd ever get this. Nope. If I would have stayed there with Jose and Jacob and in that house with Jacob so money hungry and drunk and, like, mad all the time, I would not have had this beautiful apartment. No matter how hard I worked, because I was working 2 jobs, doing doubles, and he was accusing me of being with a man I was not with. Anyways, he was crazy. And he was mad that Jose wasn't charging me more rent, so he got pissed over a cookie one night. You ate a cookie? Thanks for eating my cookies. I was like, girl, you told me to have a cookie. No, I didn't. I said, well, somebody else told me to have a fucking cookie. So I came down and I had a dang cookie. So I'm sorry I had a daggone cookie. But yeah, he was just talking shit and screaming at me, and Jose just let him fucking do that. Fucking done with them asses. And again, I work harder than Jacob ever wanted to work, can work, would work. He could never do what I do. He can't handle it. He could never be this self-sufficient. And it's not about how much money you make. It's that he doesn't want to make any money. He wants to just work 3 to 4 hours a day and do nothing and bitch about everybody else in a house that he doesn't pay for, that his boyfriend fucking owns. And even though he sits there and he doesn't do shit or pay for nothing, just his own car, he feels entitled to tell other people what to do with their money, which is he thinks give to him. Which I tried that in the past, last time I lived with them a year ago. And he lied to me, and my sister said he was saying 2 different things, which turned out to be 3. One to me, one to her, and one to Jose. And it was all about money. And it came down to this and yelling at me about money. So, yank yank.